What's going on, you guys? How you guys doing? I'm Dogg, Anti-Imperial the Chill. That's my artist name. I'm a recording artist. One name, three personalities. Dogg, Anti-Imperial the Chill. Dogg is kind of like a thug. He's a little bit gangster. Dogg is like he's sexually explicit. Dogg is what is Dogg? Dogg is crazy, you guys. Dogg is kind of like a nerd. He's a dork. You can't take him seriously. He doesn't take himself seriously. That is Dogg. The next term is anti-imperial. Anti-imperial is in the center because anti-imperial is more tied to who I truly am. Anti-imperial is all about upliftment, education, religious studies, international political science, micro and macroeconomics, world history, geographical studies, philosophy, psychology, sociology, and physiology, and things like that. That is anti-imperial. And the chill is the last term. The chill is a hopeless romantic, all about falling in love, raising a family, and things like that. And that is who I am, Dogg, anti-imperial, the chill. It's all good, you guys. And the chill is the last term. The chill is a hopeless romantic. Hopeless. West Side Cam. I'm trying to fix my camera here. What's going on, West Side Cam 3? I see you. West Side _ Cam 3. It's all good. Who's that? Mayrick 54. MEYRICK 54. I see you. It's all good. It's all good. You guys, this is Diversity Outspoken. We do this at 9 o'clock p.m., you guys. Diversity Outspoken. We do this about 9 o'clock p.m. Get this camera straight real quick, man. Camera tripping. We do this 9 o'clock p.m., you guys, called Diversity Outspoken. What's West Side Cam? You already know what it is. The one and only West Side Cam. Y'all better stop messing with West Side Cam, man. West Side Cam don't play that. It's all good. This is Diversity Outspoken, you guys. 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time Zone. We call it Diversity Outspoken because we speak about a diverse range of topics, meaning that we speak about anything and everything. Vic, out here, I see you. It's all good. And we are outspoken, straight to the point about those topics. Diversity, speak about anything and everything, outspoken, straight to the point about those topics. This is Diversity Outspoken. And we have one rule, and that is that you guys remain respectful of the environment, Diversity Outspoken as a whole, and remain respectful of one another. I wouldn't want to block anybody here, but I will if I have to. But I never have to do that with you guys because we're always respectful here. All right, let's get right into it. So, got a few DMs, you guys, and they were from females. I can't lie, they were from females. And so they were like, you know what? I feel like a guy loves me when he gives me gifts. She's like, but most guys she's like, my ex-boyfriend called me a gold digger. He called me materialistic. She's like, but I don't view myself as materialistic. I just like when guys get me gifts. So I said, all right, sister. I said, I'm going to come to your defense. So this is what I explained to her. I said, this is what you have to understand. Different people feel love in different ways. It's called their love language, right? Different people feel love in different ways. All right, so there's 5 different ways that you can feel love, you guys. Flash Not Human 2019. I see you. It's all good. Flash Not Human. So there's different ways this person can feel love, right? So the first way is verbally. So this is how people give and receive love in different ways. This is what I was trying to explain to this young lady. All right, so the first way is verbally. Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás, jefe? Verbally, through words. So if you guys ever met a female or somebody that likes to have long conversations all the time, always want to have a long conversation all the time, right? It's like those people always want people to explain to them why do you love me? How do you love me? What do you like about me? Really? Why do you like that about me? Yeah, you ever had females like that? They always want you to explain something to them. They always want you to explain to them why you feel a certain way. How do you feel about them? Why do you feel about them? How much do you feel about them? How much do you love me? Do you miss me? How much do you miss me? Why do you miss me? Why do you love me? Those are the females or males. Those are the females primarily that they feel love through verbal connections. Okay? They may even ask the same questions all the time. Let's say if you guys talk 5 times, out of every 5 times you talk, like 2 or 3 of the conversations, they're going to ask you the same questions. What do you like about me? Why do you love me? How much do you love me? Well, what? No, but explain. Explain why. Explain why you love me. Right? So those are like the type of females, like I said, it could be men too, but I'm talking about females right now. Those type of females, they feel love through verbal, right? So their love language is verbal. They feel love verbally, okay? Those are those type of females that are always asking you questions like that, all right? These are the females that they value open and honest communication. And these are the females that negative words will set them like away. Like they get turned off really quickly by negative words. Okay? Those are the love language verbal communication females. The next type of love language females are those that like to be helped out. So these are the females that it really means a lot to them and it really touches their heart when they have a partner that helps them out. These females love to hear when you say, oh, you know what? What's going on? Okay, let me get my other phone here. What's going on? Okay. All right, well, I'll handle that. Let me do that for you. I'll do that for you. I'll take care of that. I'll do that for you. Don't worry about that. Just concentrate on the other stuff you have to do. But that other stuff, I'll take care of that. I'll do that for you. Those type of females, you guys, they value the whole, let me do that for you. Let me help you with that. Because they hear love through, let me help you out. So whenever you're like, oh, let me help you with that. Let me help you with this. They're like, oh, this person really must love me or really must care about me a lot because they're, you know what I'm saying? Because they're helping me out. So like the first way was the female that likes to hear it from you. How much do you love me? Do you love me? When do you love me? Why do you love me? Explain why. That's the verbal female. The second female is the one that likes to be helped out. And the more you help her out, the more she feels loved, right? And because of this, what turns her off are guys that are lazy. So guys that are lazy or guys that can't keep a commitment, like guys that are like, oh, I'm going to be there at this time. And like you're 2 hours late all the time, you're 3 hours late, and you can't keep a commitment. You can't hold up your end of the bargain, so to say. These type of females will leave you for that. So if you ever had a female where you were like, hey, I'm going to be over there, and you were like late and you're always late. And then after a while, they're like, you know what? Just don't worry about it. Just forget about it. And they leave you. And you're like, in your mind, you might be like, I didn't even do nothing to you. I didn't cheat on you. I didn't disrespect you. I'm just late sometimes. Well, the reason why they still broke up with you, even though you were just late sometimes, is because that female views her love language through time, through help, through you showing up on time, through you helping her out, through you being there for her. That is how she views her love language. Westside Cam 3 says, and procrastinators. Yeah, procrastinators, boy, I hear you on that one. It said for real. Procrastinators, they're not going to like that, you guys. You procrastinate and things like that. So that's the second type. The third type of girl, the way she hears, or the third type of female, woman, girl, whatever. And it could be men too, but we're concentrating on females right now. The third type of female, and this is the one God's going to be like, oh, hell no. The third type of female, Emma, what's going on, sister? I see you. It's all good. It's all good. And this is one God's not going to like. The third type of female, they feel their love through receiving gifts. And this is what I got the first DM about. They feel their love through receiving gifts. And it's not necessarily because they're gold diggers. God's like, man, nah, F this, man. That's some gold diggers. They materialistic. All right, well, these females, they hear love and feel love through getting gifts. Now, they're not necessarily gold diggers. But what it is that these type of females, they feel love, all right? They feel love. It's all good, Vic. I feel you. They feel love because it's the thought. So to them, it's like, you know what? This guy was out all day, and instead of cheating on me or texting other girls or calling other girls, this guy thought about me and went out and brought me something. This guy must really love me because I must have been on this guy's mind. So they view love through you buying them things, but not necessarily because they're materialistic or gold diggers. It's more because they feel like, oh, I was being thought about. I was being thought about so much by this guy. This guy went out of his way to stop by the mall after work and buy me something. And so that's how this third female feels love, through receiving gifts. They feel love through being thought of and feeling appreciated, right? And so since that's the case, what makes them feel really happy are surprise gifts. Because if they have to beg you to go out and buy them something, they're not going to feel like you love them. They're like, man, I had to force this man to go out and buy me something. I had to drop 1,000,000 hints. You know what I'm saying? I had to leave magazine pages open to the purse I wanted. They're not going to value that. But if you can surprise them with a surprise gift, then they're going to really feel like you really love them. So that's the third type of female. They feel love through, and they feel happy and they feel secure because they feel like they're being thought about even when they're not around. In their mind, it's like, you know what? This guy was thinking about me even though I wasn't around. This guy was still thinking about me and still stopped by after work to get me a gift or whatever. Now, you could view them as materialistic and gold diggers. It's a fine line. It's a fine, they can step over the line quick, y'all. It's a fine line between those that view love through receiving gifts because they're being thought of, and those that just are materialistic gold diggers and they just want you to go out and spend your money. So be careful, guys. Don't fall into the trap. You know what I'm saying? Don't fall into the trap. Don't have her view you as just a guy that goes out and spends all the money on her, because she'll never respect you like that. Take it. I'm telling you, she'll never respect you like that, you guys. All right. They consider, you guys, the gift to be the visual representation of love. That's the way I wrote it down and explained it to myself. I wrote down the visual. This is what I wrote down. I wrote down, what did I write? Where is it at? I said, this is the visual representation of love. I said, that's the way they view it. The visual representation of love, right? So they view that as the visual representation of love. So the way they view it is, the better the gift, the more you love them. Because they say, okay, you know what? This is the visual. The gift this guy got me is the visual representation of love. So if this guy gets me a good gift, that must represent visual representation. If this guy gets me a good gift, that must represent that he really loves me. But if he gives me a bull SHIT gift, then he must not really love me that bad. Like I said, you're starting to get into like the whole gold digger materialism type of female now. You know what I'm saying? It's a fine line. It's a fine line, right? So the perfect example of this is like females that grade the guy's love on how big the wedding ring is. So a lot of females, when they get married, when they get asked to be engaged, right? Like, will you take my hand in marriage? Will you marry me or whatever? A lot of females say, oh, if the wedding ring he got me was huge, he must really love me. Or if it's some puny, tiny wedding ring, right? Engagement ring, then he don't love me that much. This is this type of female. They view love through receiving gifts, and it's a visual representation of love they feel from the man. So if the gift is big and good, they feel like the man, they feel like that represents the man really loves them. If the gift is small and puny, they feel like that represents the man doesn't love them as much. Guys, be careful of these type of females. I wrote that here. Look. Men should be careful. Right here. Men should be careful. Then I put materialistic gold diggers. Men should be careful. I put 3 exclamation marks. Men, be careful of these type of females. They could easily be gold diggers, and they could easily take your money and use you for the wrong reasons. We're almost done, you guys. I'm making this short. I have 2 more. I have 4 and number 5. So that was number 3. So the first type of female was the visual female. She views love through what you tell her. How much do you love me? Why do you love me? Explain to me why you love me. Did you miss me today? How much did you miss me? Why did you miss me? That's the first type of female, right? The one that views love through the verbal connection or whatever. The second one is the one that likes to be helped out, right? Let me help you with that. What are you doing? Let me help you. Let me assist you with that. And they want you to be on time, right? Because they value like being helped out, and they value you being on time and wanting to be with them. The third type of female is the one that's the materialistic, well, not materialistic, but the one that views love through gifts. They could be materialistic, so be careful with that, okay? The fourth, we have two more, I'm doing 5. The fourth type of female is the one that views love through quality time. How much quality time can you spend with her? And this is one-on-one time. Now, this female, the quality time female, they don't view, if you do this, if you say, hey, babe, let's spend some time together, and then you go over your homeboys' houses, and your friends are always around you guys, and whenever you go out on a date with her, like your friends or your cousins or your family's always around, she doesn't like that. This fourth type of female doesn't like that. This fourth type of female views love through one-on-one quality time. Okay? One-on-one quality time. All right? She doesn't like it when other people are around. So if you have a female, or if you met a female, what's going on, boss lady? I see you. The one and only Vic, my homeboy. What's going on, boss lady? I see you, sister. So if you guys have other people around, she doesn't like that. And if you ever have a female that you've been with that's like, man, why are we always over your friends' houses? Or why are your homeboys always over our house? Can't we just have a night to our house by ourselves? Can't we just go out and be alone? That's this type of female. They value their love through quality time, one-on-one time. Okay? So if you have a female that's complaining that your friends are always around, she's probably this type of female. Okay? She wants quality time, one-on-one time. And the fifth and last type of female, you guys, that feels love in a certain way is the one that feels love through physical touch, not sexuality, not sexual, you guys. This is just physical touch. So this is the type of female that feels love through, affectionate physicality. So you're talking about the female that loves to cuddle. She loves to be up under you. She loves the hugs. She loves the hand holding. She loves to squeeze your arm, right? She just loves, like you always find that she's her boss lady's like laughing. She's like, sapiosexual. It's pronounced differently depending on where you are in the world, right? But sapiosexual, me and you, boss lady, I'm just like that. I'm with you. I'm the same. I'm just like that. And so this type of female, you guys, this fifth type of female, we're talking about love language though, boss lady. We're talking about the way people feel love. So there's 5 different ways. So how this fifth woman feels love, you guys, is by how much they touch you. And you'll have a lot of females that sometimes when you guys are in a long relationship, you'll have females say things like, you don't touch me anymore like you used to. Or, you don't hold me anymore like you used to. Or when you get in bed, when she gets in bed, she wants to get up under you. You're like, oh, come on. Like, that might start to lead to the end of your relationship if this female views love through that fifth way, physical touch. Okay? If she views love through physical touch, you have to give it to her or it's not going to work out. I see you, West Side Cam. It's all good. We're almost done. I'm almost done, you guys. And this type of female, you guys, this fifth type of female, they cannot have long distance relationships because they need physical touch, right? That only makes sense. That only makes logical sense. So if you have a female that you've been with and she's always touching you and up under you and things like that, then if you guys move away and try to have a long distance relationship without her seeing you, she might end up cheating on you or breaking up with you or both because she needs physical touch. This fifth type of female needs physical touch. So if you're not around to physically touch her, she's going to probably find it somewhere else, you guys. Because that's what she needs. That's the way she loves. Okay? That's the way she loves. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. All right, boss lady, I'll definitely listen to it. It's all good. For sure. I'll look forward to listen to it for you. All just for you. And boss lady's like, she's needy. Well, it's just the 5 ways, right? So just to like really quickly synopsis. So the 5 ways, you guys, love language. 5 different type of females. They feel love and hear love in different ways. The first way was the verbal female, and she wants you to tell her all the time how much you love her, how much you miss her. You love me? How much do you love me? Do you really what do you love about me? What do you like about me? Explain. That's the verbal female. She feels love and hears love through your verbal words to her. Okay? Through your verbal words to her. It's all good, boss lady. Says I say it with love that she's needy. It's all good, boss lady. Boss lady, I love you, sis. I know you always mean well. I never take what you say in a bad way. The second female, you guys, was the one that wants to be helped out. The one that loves for you to say, hey, what are you doing? Oh, let me get that for you. What's going on? What do you got to get? What? Okay, so you have to stop by that store and pick up that, and you need to stop by another store and get something else. Okay, well, let me go to the other store and get that one for you. Just go to the first one so you don't have to worry about it. I'll get the other one for you. She'll fall in love with you, right? So that's the second type of female. She values love through how much you help her and how much you can come through. So you cannot be a procrastinator. Flash not human, one love, one heart, absolutely. The one and only Flash not human, right? So that's the other girl, you guys. The second one loves to be helped out. You cannot be late. If you say you're going to be there at 8 and you always show up at 10, 10:30, you're always late, 9, 9:30, she eventually is going to break up with you because she values time. She says, you know what? He loves me. He's always there for me. He always shows up for me. Because she feels like if you're always late, well, then something else must be more important than her in your life. And if that's the case, then she feels like, why should I even be in his life? That's the way she feels. That's the second girl, right? The third girl was the one that feels love through receiving gifts, because she says, you know what? If this guy took the time out to go out and get me gifts, then I must have been on his mind. So I must have been really important to him for him to take the time out, go out of his way to go to the mall and get me a gift. Guys, be careful of this third type of female that feels love through receiving gifts. Because that is a fine line, and it can walk over to the side of materialism or gold diggers, okay? The fourth was quality time. The fourth was those girls who like your quality time, one-on-one time. Not, baby, let's go out on a date, and you take her to like the basketball game or something like that. Not to take her to something where like you take her to like a MMA, a UFC fight. And you knowing damn well she don't want to go see no damn UFC fight. You know she wanted a romantic dinner, and you talking about, hey baby, listen, hey baby, I'm gonna take you out on a date. Let's go out on a date, babe. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, oh man, she's getting all excited. She's getting dressed up. She's thinking you're gonna take her to a romantic dinner. And you take her to a UFC fight, blood splatters on her face. All right, so the fourth type of female, she feels love through quality time, one-on-one time. Not spending time with you and your friends and your cousins and your homeboys, one-on-one time. And the last girl feels love through physical touch, non-sexual touch. This is the one that loves to be affectionate, cuddle. She always wants to be cuddled up under you and things like that. And those are kind of like the love languages, the way people hear and feel love, the way females hear and feel love. Those are like the 5 main ways that people hear and feel love. Okay? You guys, told you it was going to be quick. That's it. I'm Old Dog, Anti-Imperial to Chill. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you very much for showing up. Old Dog, Anti-Imperial to Chill. That's my artist name. I'm a recording artist, you guys. One name, 3 personalities. Old Dog, Anti-Imperial to Chill. Old Dog is kind of like a thug. He's a gangster, sexually explicit. He's a nerd. He's a dork. He's a clown. You can't take Old Dog seriously. He doesn't take himself seriously. That is Old Dog. The second term is Anti-Imperial. Anti-Imperial is more of who I truly am. That's why Anti-Imperial is in the middle. Old Dog, Anti-Imperial to Chill. Anti-Imperial is all about upliftment, international political science, micro and macroeconomics, knowledge, religious studies, world history, geographical studies, philosophy, psychology, sociology, physiology, and things like that. That is Anti-Imperial. And the last term is the Chill. The Chill is a hopeless romantic, all about falling in love, raising a family, and things like that. This is Diversity Outspoken. We do this 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time Zone, you guys. We call this Diversity Outspoken because we speak about a diverse range of topics, meaning that we speak about anything and everything, and we are outspoken or straight to the point about those topics, you guys. Here on Diversity Outspoken, we have one rule and one rule only, and that is that you guys remain respectful of the environment of Diversity Outspoken as a whole, and you guys remain respectful of one another. We can agree, we can disagree. Just remain respectful of the environment of Diversity Outspoken as a whole, and remain respectful of one another. I wouldn't want to block anybody here, but I will if I have to. But I never have to do that with you guys because we're one big happy family, and it's always good here. Cortland Ryan, the beautiful Cortland Ryan, I see you. We're almost out of here, Cortland Ryan, but it's good to see you, my brother. Every day I do a daily historical post, you guys, so if you guys would get bored or just want to see what happened on that particular day, going back decades, going back centuries, or going back thousands of years, you guys can check out my daily historical posts. I post those on Instagram and TikTok every single day. It's much better on Instagram, only because Instagram gives me the space to be as detailed as possible, but I post those on TikTok nevertheless. I'm doing wonderful, beautiful Cortland Ryan. It's good to see you. How you doing? Shady Slim, we're almost done here, Shady Slim, but it's good to see you, sister. It's all good. You guys, in order to get in touch with me on Instagram or TikTok, you guys can get in touch with me at Anti-Imperial. You see it right here on the shirt. Ta-da! At Anti-Imperial. Don't forget that underscore, you guys, on Instagram and TikTok at Anti-Imperial. On YouTube, the only difference is there's no underscore. So on Instagram and TikTok, there's an underscore, Anti-Imperial. On YouTube, it's just Anti-Imperial with a space in between. Instagram and TikTok, underscore. YouTube, no underscore. Instagram and TikTok, underscore. YouTube, no underscore. And that's how that goes. Now, y'all know I'm crazy. Y'all know I'm crazy. It's all good, you guys. In order, you guys, if you have me on Instagram, the easiest way to subscribe to my YouTube is to go to my Instagram bio page or my IG bio page. If you guys have me on Instagram, you guys know we all have that IG or Instagram bio page. And on that bio page, we get that one line for a link. And on that one line for a link, you guys, will always be my latest video. So if you have me on Instagram, go to my Instagram bio page. You click that link, that video will come up. It will be a YouTube video. And once that video comes up, all you have to do is go ahead and hit the subscribe button. At that particular time, you'll be subscribed, you guys, and I'd appreciate that. That being said, you guys, this will be uploaded onto YouTube. So if you are watching this on YouTube, all you have to do, you guys, to find my Instagram and TikTok links is look down in the description below. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, my Instagram and TikTok links are down in the description below. That being said, you guys, I love you guys. You guys take care. Remember, those are the 5 ways that females feel and hear love, guys. Those are the 5 ways that females feel and hear love. Think about the type of female you're messing with, and you think about that, and then you can start to figure out what type of female you have, and therefore you can find ways to better please her. Because once you find out how she hears and feels love, then you kind of know what to do. Okay? So go back, you can listen to this. I will be uploading this onto YouTube probably tomorrow, but it'll be in my IGTV in like 20 minutes. But that's it, you guys. I'm Dogg, Anti-Imperial to chill. I love you guys. You guys take care. Have a great day or great night, depending on where you are in the world. I love you guys, all right? You guys take care, all right? Take care. Bye-bye. Peace. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Take care, you guys. Y'all know I'm crazy. You guys take care. Bye-bye.